What did you think of Sauls?
I thought he did a nice job. Obviously, he wants the one kickoff back, but really cool to see him settle into his own and nail those field goals, and obviously connect on all those kickoffs after that. So proud of where he's at. He's like I said, a great kid, true pro, wise beyond his years. He's going to be hungry to continue to make everything better and continue to attack the day.
You just chalked that first one up to nerves?
No, I wouldn't even say that. I guarantee he did have some adrenaline going in. You know, it's your first game as a rookie, but at the end of the day, the wind was really pushing left to right, and he just wrapped it, so it hooked even a little bit more than probably what it is, and then obviously went OB. So good learning moment for him. Obviously, the wind patterns, understanding what line he could take and how aggressive he can be. But yeah, like I said, he's a cool kid on the sideline, and going up to him right after that, there was no panic in him. He was ready to go again.
How beneficial was it then for him to sort of get an easy chip shot to start off, just to kind of get that confidence after that?
Yeah, I would say he would have loved to hit a 60-yarder after that. That's just kind of how he's built. He's always looking forward to just any opportunity he gets. But for him to settle in his own on a chip shot, obviously, is good for any rookie kicker. But like I said, he would relish the opportunity to go out and hit the big ball as well. So, like I said, cool, very cool to see him settle in after that kick and then keep going.
What's the rundown on the Raiders special teams?
Yeah, I think they're playing hard. Number one, they got some good schemes in there that challenge your rules, and obviously when you get into a game where schematically and then playing hard, it challenges you to rely on your fundamentals and understand your own rules and obviously carry those things out. I think their punter has the ability to hit the big ball. He puts some good hang on under there and allows their coverage units to get downfield. I think their return guys are good. Raheem Mostert obviously has world-class speed, and Dylan is doing a nice job back there of finding creases. So it'll be a good challenge for us this week. I know our guys are hungry and ready to go, and it'll be a good battle.
How much has Dane sort of developed into a special teams type ace player? And
yeah.
Have you seen the difference in him since you got here in that regard?
Yeah, I would say after our first year with him here, we kind of looked at all the special teams reps and we developed a plan of attack on every phase. And we just showed him the plays that he kind of missed out on and the plays that he showed his strength. And we're like, if we could eliminate the plays that we missed out on, then you'll be in conversation for being one of the better special teamers in this league. And honestly, that was something he was very intentional and deliberate in OTAs, in training camp. And it was really cool to see him have all that success throughout the season. And with 2 games left, I know he's still chomping at the bit to be able to continue to do that. But I thought he's taken advantage of all his opportunities on every special teams unit. He's a guy that I believe demands people's respect, and that's earned in this league. And like I said, he's also emerged as a special teams voice in a room. A guy that if things aren't going our way, which has happened a couple times this season, a guy that has that voice, has that credibility, that could rise up and get the guys back to neutral and get ready to play again. He has that moxie to him. So the leadership thing is probably the biggest thing I saw him develop throughout this season. Obviously, you guys have seen the stellar play by him, but really proud of him, as a football player and as a person. He's done a great job.
That's definitely, it seems like it's something that you guys saw and located and said, okay, you're this close to being on the verge. We just got to kind of make that next jump.
Yeah,
after that first season.
Yeah, I think it's honestly both parties involved. We do that with every player that's returning, even players that come from other rosters. I think that's really important to show them what their superpower is, and what things they have had challenges on. And I think when you show them what their superpower is and what they've had challenges with, it allows you to, number one, develop a connection with the player and show this is how we can get you better, but these are the things that you got to do. And also it allows them to have some buy-in as well. It's like, okay, I am that close because, the film doesn't lie. And I think, like I said, Dane, other players have also bought into that as well. And it's something that I think is integral in a person's growth as a football player.